Are you still alive?
I'm still alive as well. Welcome to the show, everybody. Let me see if it's appearing on the various media that exist.
I'll check Twitch. Ah, you've come up on Facebook.
Right. I'm on Facebook and Twitch should be okay. Right.
Yep,
Check
here we are.
Twitch. Ah, you've come up on Facebook.
Yeah, I can hear.
It's okay.
Right.
Sound I got it on silent, but it still was playing the sound.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So welcome
go.
everybody. Welcome to the show. Let's start with our jingle. Here we go. Yes, welcome everybody to the show. I hope everybody is well, and happy Easter for those who celebrate it. Happy Passover for those who celebrate that. And yes, it is a festive part of the year, and we have the happy conflagration of two holidays in Hong Kong, one being Easter and the other one being Qingming Festival.
Which is sweeping the graves.
Yes, correct.
Not necessarily that happy, but still.
Yes. People basically, burn stuff in front of the grave and clean the grave and clean it and do some offerings in front of the grave. Yeah, it's part of local tradition.
Did you see? Yes, Qingming. Did you see some of the offerings, because they change every year? This year, you can get masks, hand gel, and all the things for COVID safety to take into the afterlife.
Now that is fascinating. Actually, in Xinhuan here, there is a shop that sells all that stuff. I failed to look that. I should have observed that.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it?
Amazing indeed.
You know, they started with mobile phones a few years ago and iPhones and things like that, didn't they?
Yeah.
So you can send the latest iPhone to the afterlife, and now you can even send some masks in case the virus has made it over the rainbow too. You know.
Okay. So as it's Easter, we usually talk about rabbits, and it's rabbit season. So traditionally, children get some kind of either eggs or chocolate rabbit, as far as I can remember, little bunnies. So I'm going to play a very stupid song, which is called Mr. Blues Jumped a Rabbit. And this is by the great Wynonie Harris. There are many different versions. There's a Big Joe Turner version. Yeah, this is a fun song. Fast and exciting. So here we go. Let me just play, we're just playing the computer audio, because I prefer it that way. And since you are better equipped now, right, Andy?
Oh, yes.
Yes, okay. Here we go.
jumped the rabbit and running for 1 solid mile. Yes, Mr. Blues jumped the rabbit and running for 1 solid mile. Well, the blues caught the rabbit and he cried like a baby child. He said, please, Mr. Blues, don't treat Mr. Rabbit so bad. Please, Mr. Blues, don't treat Mr. Rabbit so bad. Don't you know this is the first blues that I've ever had? Your lesson at last. You can't outrun the blues, you just can't run that fast. Run, Mr. Rabbit! Run, run, Mr. Rabbit! Run, Mr. Rabbit! Run, little rabbit! Run, Mr. Rabbit! Run, Mr. Rabbit! Oh, little rabbit, he's got the blues in the night. Yes, oh, Mr. Rabbit, he's got the blues in the night. Well, I know how you feel. Your friends ain't treat you right.
Mr. Blues Jumped the Rabbit by the great Wynonie Harris and his All-Stars. And you had Joe Newman on the trumpet. And alto sax was Buddy Tate. Well, yeah, and Bill Doggett on that piano, killing it. And the guitarist, if you were asking, since you are a guitar player, is a lady called Mary Osborne for you to look up.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that Ozzy's mum?
No. Osborne.
Never mind, kidding.
Okay.
I think
Ozzy
Osborne is his stage name, but anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Mary Osborne. 1946 that track's from. Nice and swinging and jumping. Yeah, mix of everything. Oof.
Yeah, well, I mean, Easter is here, and I've got. You're sharing your sound still. I can't share my screen, but I got.
It's okay.
I got a follow up to that. Oops. There we go. There we go. Can you see me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've got a few lined up for Easter, and I thought we'd follow what you just played with. A little Cab Calloway number.
Oh yeah, please.
One Little Rabbit.
Run, little rabbit, hit the road, little rabbit. Shotgun, little rabbit. A bang, 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 bang. Find a log, little rabbit. Got my dog, little rabbit. You're in the fog, little rabbit. You may dodge and Susie Q, but I'll boogie woogie after you. You better not slip, you better not slide. I'll run you around and shoot you down and fry your hide. You better run, little rabbit. Hit the road, little rabbit. I got my gun, little rabbit. Bang, 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 bang. You may dodge and Susie Q, but I'll boogie woogie after you. You better not slip and you better not slide. You better run, little rabbit. Got my gun, little rabbit. You better run, little rabbit. Bang, 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 bang.
Hey, Cab Calloway, what a man. Fantastic that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah. All right. So, how to reply to that? So I have a choice. Either go with Benny Carter, which is with a funny little song, or I go with something really. Mr. You know who was called a rabbit as a musician? Do you remember? Bunny. Wasn't it? Bunny Hodges?
Really? Why was that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one. I need to check it.
He had
What was his nickname? The Hawk was Hawkins, right? And I was trying to think. Gabriel was.
I mean, I can think of many reasons to call someone the rabbit, but none of which we would normally say on air.
Exactly. So I'm choosing between two songs. Let's go with Benny Carter, and this is called.
I forget the rabbit story.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid that.
Yeah, see politicians ask them a question, they just give you a completely different answer. They'll be like, "Look at the size of that pigeon over there. Huge, isn't it?"
Yes.
Talk about world peace. Yeah. Would you like a chocolate? Oh, these are delicious. You know, anything to distract you from the real question in hand. Anyway,
talk about chocolate.
Go on.
We talk about chocolate.
Yeah. So I was going to say, Jen is on here, and I was asking if she's had an Easter egg hunt, but she hasn't replied yet. But you know, when I was a kid, I used to get lots of Easter eggs. It was great. It was really great. And of course, being a kid, you know, you get your Easter eggs and then you unwrap them, and you've got to taste every one, haven't you? You know, and then you sort of open them up in the morning. By lunchtime, you're like ready to vomit, you know. By the evening, you're in bed sick because you've gorged yourself on chocolate.
Especially the high quality chocolate that is sold in the UK, which is particularly low quality.
Low quality, yeah.
Yes. But if you have the French one, then you have liver problems because it's so rich that it will have a similar effect.
Yeah.
But much worse because it's like your liver can't function anymore. Whilst the other one is just nauseous.
Yeah, the other one just makes you feel like vomiting if you eat too much.
But that may be safer than having the one with the liver, though.
Maybe.
So on that point, I'm going to play this song, and this is called Honey Bunny Boo. And this is by Benny Carter. Here we go. Let me see if I can set this right. Here we go.
Honey bunny boo, sweet little you. Honey bunny a boo, how do you do? Doodle-doodle-doo, don't go away. Honey bunny a boo, say that you'll stay. want you to know that if you go,
What an awful blow.
a coochie coochie coo.
Do-da-da,
Say I love you,
da-do-da-do-da.
honey bunny a boo.
Do-da-da,
How do you do?
do-da-da, do-da-da, do-da-do-da, do-da-do-da.
Honey bunny, bunny boo,
Sweet little you, honey bunny boo, how do you do? Toodaloo, don't go away. Honey bunny boo, say that you'll stay.
you know it's
So plain to see, I want you to know that if you ever leave me,
it'll be an awful blow.
coochie coochie, tell me that you love me. Honey bunny boo, you know it's you. Honey bunny, honey bunny, honey bunny boo, say I love you.
Yes, and that is the Quintones with the great Benny Carter and Coleman Hawkins in from 1940, and as you heard that saxophone. So I double checked for everybody, and yes, I was right. Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Rogers.
Really?
Yes.
Which means
Which means it's time for some. Well,
change the subject again. Why was he called the Rabbit?
that's his nickname.
I wonder why he got that name.
Actually, I don't know, but I was correct in the sense that he was called a rabbit. There's a number of unrumored and reported explanations. Which means
Yeah,
he must have been a pretty rabid rabbit, apparently,
rabid rabbit. Well, fair enough.
or
Yeah.
ravenous rabbit, more precisely.
A ravenous rabbit. That's right. He had a carrot fetish.
Yes.
You're still sharing your screen.
Oh, sorry, mate.
I can't share the topic.
Oh, now here we go.
How's that?
Yes.
You can see me. Well, for my next song, I thought we'd go with focus on the title for this one. Oscar Peterson, Easter Parade. It
Okay.
is. If there's any time to play this song, today is the day.
was nice.
It was kind of gentle, calming, but it's got a great title.
Yes, it does.
Easter Parade.
All right. So we were having a conversation, I think, on the discussion on the Twitch. And yes, we would talk about Johnny Hodges, and of course, this being Easter, and he's called the Rabbit, so I think we should do Rabbit's Blues. And Kerr was suggesting we play Bunny, which is a great song as well. It's a bit slow. I wanted to try this one first because the other one's superb as well. Yeah, here we go. And first I need to share the screen. That might be useful for you to listen. This is Rabbit's Blues. Here we go. Yes, the great, fantastic Johnny Hodges from 1951 and his friends. And yeah, that's pretty good. And that's called Rabbit's Blue. And it's also called a flame blew out my heart or something like that, if I am correct.
Flame blew out my heart.
You blew out the flame in my heart. Sorry, there you go.
Ooh.
That's the other alternative title.
Blimey. Well, let's give a shout out to Todd. He's here tonight. And Iraj too. And
Per and Jen. Yes.
who else we got? Per?
Per,
Oh,
yes.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Very nice.
So let me see where we are. Let me stop sharing. What have you been up to then during this Easter weekend, Andy?
Well, I went to dinner on Friday and got ripped off in a restaurant. Don't go to the Social House restaurant in Tai Hang because they will send you bottles of wine to your table which are not what you asked for, and they will try to charge you double.
You should have called the cops.
We kind of didn't need to, because in the end, they got my mate who's covered in tattoos and built like a brick wall sitting next to my angry, skinny friend who was getting very irate. So there wasn't much of a problem. And after some negotiation, a lot of shouting, it was agreed that they would reimburse one bottle of wine because, of course, you don't want the cops there, you know.
Yeah.
But not very good. Anyway, the food was nice, but the terrible service. And then Saturday I had gypsy jazz lesson with Antoine, and then we had a little jam afterwards. That was cool.
Nice.
Yeah. And then yesterday I went to my friend's, and we had. He's really good in rock, and you know, I don't really know how to play rock, so so he was teaching me some AC/DC, and that was cool. It's okay.
So AC/DC Current. Do
Yeah.
you know that song?
No.
Charlie Christian, AC/DC Current. Why do you think AC/DC is called AC/DC? I'm
Oh,
sure
really?
it's because of that.
Really?
Don't know?
I didn't know that. But
okay. Then that's
something to look up. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you knew that.
No.
Ah. AC/DC Current. Benny Goodman. Oh, I'll play for it. I'll play it next if you want.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Well, I didn't
discussion.
know that was why AC/DC had called themselves AC/DC.
But we can find out in the meantime.
We can check that out. Yeah, I think we should look that one up. But anyway, that was good. And you know, we go around and we jam sometimes. Some of us from Hong Kong Swings, we get together and we have a jam. And you know, we play like Blue Skies and things like that. And that's nice. And we are definitely amateurs, but you know, we can be okay.
Sure, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been playing for a year, but you know, it's nice together. It's something to do. We're like a powerful singer, but you know, we can kind of wing it. However, his wife doesn't mind that, but when we start cranking up the volume and belting out heavy metal, it's a very different matter. So she went out for a few hours because, you know, you can't do noise complaints from the neighbours in the day. The police won't bother with, and we were pretty loud. Yeah. But it's nice, isn't it? I mean, you know, you feel like a teenager again. It's good, you know. It's like, yeah, it's fun. I enjoyed that, and then just practicing again today. So yeah.
Nice.
Ah, it's okay. The weather's not very good this weekend, is it? You went hiking, didn't you?
It was very hot on Friday and Saturday. I went hiking. What did I do on Friday? I can't remember. But on Saturday, I went hiking. And my God, it was hot. And we went up something called Devil's Peak. And indeed, it was devilishly hot. And yeah, we stopped a lot. Yeah, it can get very hot in the sun in Hong Kong, you know. So,
well, the humidity stops you sweating, doesn't it? So you can't regulate your temperature very well.
Mm.
You know, I mean, I manage construction sites, and so you know, every week we'd have one or two guys just suddenly fall over, and you know, heat exhaustion has got them. Then you take them back to the office and give them some ice and ice packs and things and cold drinks, and you know, people come round usually. But you can die of heat stroke quite easily here.
yeah, that's why sport traditionally stops in April. Outdoor sports. Yeah.
Every year we have somebody who, in the industry, not in my company, but in the industry, who dies heat-related problems. So it's certainly no joke here.
Yeah, that's why I use my my watch to check my heartbeat to see if everything is okay. Because even though you don't feel it, you're like, oh, your heart is working really hard to keep you cool, right? That's what it's doing.
Yeah.
So as long as you keep an eye on that and then you stop yourself, then it's fine. So yeah, but we went on what is called the Wilson Trail. So the Wilson, the Wilson Trail is a set of is a full kind of loop. So it goes north-south across Hong Kong, all the way from Stanley it starts, and it goes all the way up to the border nearly, Clover Cove, and so that's called the Wilson Trail.
Is that the Harold Wilson Trail?
Yes. No, not Harold Wilson. It's the Governor Wilson. David Wilson was the governor before Patton.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Samaria MacLehose was the guy who started all the trekking, all the trails in Hong Kong.
Yes, I know the MacLehose trails, but I didn't know the Wilson Trail.
So the MacLehose goes east-west, right? And that's like 100 kilometers. So it goes all the way from Sai Kung all the way to Tuen Mun. And then the Wilson goes south to north. So, and you have sections. So you try and do one section at a time.
Yes.
And then you have the Lantau Trail. East-west on Lantau, who kind of goes around. And then you have the Hong Kong Trail, which is the shortest. So,
is there a Crompton-Roberts Trail?
No, there isn't.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm not that avid a hiker, I'm just slowly plodding along, and all these people go by me, jumping on the rocks, and I think, oh my God, one wrong step, and you're falling down that hill.
Yes.
And the other thing I see them going down, and I go, oh the knees, oh the knees, oh the knees, oh the knees. You can feel the tendons going, ouch, ouch, ouch.
And I've been with you several times, and it always kills me coming down. Going up is okay, but coming down kills me.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a stick, you got big problems.
Indeed.
Well, I think I'll have one more Easter song, and then I'm going to move on to normal tunes. However, whilst I was looking for some Easter-themed songs, I came up with this one from Hot Lips page, and it's called The Egg or the Hen. And this is an age-old dilemma, isn't it? Especially at Easter. Do we eat the egg or do we eat the hen? I'll leave you with that thought.
Funny question that comes up now and then. What came first, the egg or the hen? I went into the hen house, and what do you suppose? Not even the rooster knows. The rooster says that gets me, but I'll find out, my friend. What came first, the egg or the hen? He called the hens together outside the barnyard gate and said, hens, let's get this straight. The hens all cried, oh, first came us, and then the rooster, he began to fuss. He grabbed the hen right by her leg and asked her how she got here without an egg. And so it's still a mystery, just like it's always been. What came first, the egg or the hen? But long as there are chickens and eggs to put in cake, what difference does it make? boys came must. And then the rooster, he began to fuss. He grabbed the hen right by her leg and asked her how she got here without an egg.
Yeah, a bit of Hot Lips page there.
Yeah, it's great. He's a great
Hen or
musician,
egg?
that guy.
Yes, very talented.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think he's the best singer, but certainly very good.
Right. So this is the other theme that we have for Easter, of course, is chocolate. So this is one of a fantastic Duke Ellington song. It's highly inappropriate in a way because of the title, because it's called A Chocolate Shake. And yes, but the tune itself is just amazing. And here we go. Go.
Back in those biblical days, Eve learned to shake like a snake. She was banished from Eden for days for doing the chocolate shake. Venus de Milo had charms. She gave the Greeks quite a break. Now that poor gal is minus her arms from doing the chocolate shake. It was under an African sun that Stanley met old Livingston. While the gals shook their fruit, he blew on his flute, zigging the zag while en route. Zoot! They introduced a new thrill that killed 'em on old Sugar Hill. Then it spread like a rhythmical quake, keeping Manhattan awake, doing the chocolate shake.
Yeah, Duke Ellington, 1940, and that's a superb track called Chocolate Shake.
Yeah,
So,
it's nice that.
yeah, that is a good one for the dance floor, that one. That is like, yeah, I think, yeah. Went hiking. Oh, yeah, and yesterday we went to see our new Swing Babies. So little Corin, who's going to be two, and Mary Ann, who's 2 months old, from our dancers, Stephen and Dorcas, who are just about to move from Hong Kong. So, absolutely cute.
Going to Canada, is it?
Yes, going to Vancouver, where we have lots of other Hong Kong swing dancers. They can.
Yeah, I should put them in touch with
Andreas.
Andreas, Ben, Michelle, yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be nice.
Ooh. Vancouver is the new Hong Kong.
It has. Well, yeah. So, what are you going to play?
Oh, I didn't share right. Wait a moment. Ah, here we go. Well, I thought I quite like that, what you just played. And I was thinking, ooh, I was going to go for Tommy Dorsey, the Goona Goo. But then I came up with Fletcher Henderson. What's your story?
Talking about your ways, you haven't been home for days and days. What's your story, what's your jive? You're never gonna leave this earth alive. If I loved you, that was then. You shouldn't forget, I knew you'd win. What's your story, what's your jive? You ain't gonna leave this earth alive. No use crying, don't you see? There's nothing that you can do for me. I'm not lying, go you free. Your loving ain't what it used to be. Scat you cat, I've got the blues. They're gonna read about you Sunday news. What's your story, what's your jive? You're never gonna leave this earth alive.
And there we go. That's a good Fletcher Henderson song, that, and quite a nice quality recording as well. He didn't have that many made, did he? So,
Ooh. Oh, yeah, Fletcher Henderson, the main man of swing. Yeah. Nothing. I'll have to play one. I mean, you played Fletcher, so it's like, yes, the reason why Benny became very popular. And Tommy Dorsey had another guy called Cy Oliver. And this is, I was thinking about what to play. And, I'm going to play this. Yes, here we go. And this is called Hocus Pocus. And this is an alternative take. And, oops, played it too early. Go. I hope people don't mind. We played 2 Fletcher Hendersons in a row, but here we go. There's noise in the background, and where are we? Here we go. Yes, and that is Fletcher Henderson and Hocus Pocus alternative take, and that's from it's 1934, so it's an early recording and very good quality of the Mosaic Coleman Hawkins album. Yeah, you could hear Coleman's just amazing, and yeah, I love Fletcher Henderson. He's so important, and yeah, his stuff is great. He has like Roy Eldridge when he's young and all these great musicians. And it is very good because it shows the early part of swing, that sort of 1931, 34, 35 era. That's Fletcher Henderson. And you listen to that stuff gives you a very, very good idea of what it would, when Frankie was young, what it would be like when he started, you know. So yeah, so it's a little bit different kind of swing, but really, really nice. This particular track, of course. What are you going to play?
Ooh, well. Wait a second. Here we go. I got Harry Edison, Jimmy Forrest, Kenny. Wait a minute, Kenny. Ooh, hang on. Kenny.
Make it wider.
What is my computer doing? Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, I wish I hadn't done that. Anyway, a mellow bit of rhythm. Sorry, Sweetenings is what I was going to play.
I was going to say.
Yeah, sorry, I beg your pardon. Yeah, this is a bonus track on an album that that I got recently, and this is Harry Edison. Sweetenings. And in the meantime, I'll look up the other members of the band. Did you like that? You're on mute. Ah, here we go. Did you enjoy that?
Yes, I did. That was really nice. So
that was Harry Edison, Jimmy Forrest, Kenny Drew, John Simmons, and Charlie Percy.
Right. Okay.
I don't know half of those.
Right. Okay. Let me just find
that was
this.
a nice swingy tune, actually. Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah. So I was going to play this track. I was trying to make my record player work, but my needle seems to be having issues.
Oh,
so,
dear.
Let me see. Here we go. Oh, sorry, just a second.
That's okay.
I have to find. Here we go. So this is called Here's Freddie, and with a great Ruby Braff, and this with Freddie Green on the guitar. I thought was rather nice. So let me share screen. This one. Is that okay like that?
Oh, yes. Ideal.
Here we go. Yes, and the great Ruby Braff and Friends.
Very nice.
It's very, very nice. Freddie Green on that guitar, like, killing it. I absolutely love that. And it's nice to hear a cornet for a change, so it's a slightly unusual instrument. And this reminds us of our previous Hong Kong non-resident constant tourist who was playing at Kelly's, what's his name? Oh, the American chap. Had to leave as well.
I'm so sorry, I've forgotten what his name was.
Yes. Anyway,
Scott.
a fantastic
Was it
musician. Scott, yes.
Yes, he's the big speedy big.
Yes, he's a big Spider-Becker worldwide expert on Bix. Bix is Beiderbecke being the most famous white trumpeter of the 20s. There we go. So.
Well. Why does it do that? Here we go. Do you fancy a bit of Lionel Hampton?
Yes.
Well, let's have that then. Don't be this way. Don't be that way. Here we go. Hey, a bit of Lionel
very
Hampton
nice.
there. Isn't that nice?
Yeah. All right. So my reply to that is that we were talking about AC/DC before, and AC/DC, of course, stands for alternating direct and alternating current and direct current.
Yes.
And so I checked that actually it does not. AC/DC did not inspire them from themselves from Charlie Christian. Just that's the name that they took. But this is a famous song from the Benny Goodman Sextet, which included the famous Lionel Hampton. So that was a good way to get into this with your all-time favorite guitarist, Charlie Christian. And this particular recording is from the Yale University archives, which is Benny's personal connection of Benny Goodman Sextet. And on my notes, it says, wow, W-O-W. So without further ado, AC/DC, current, Benny Goodman, Sextet. Here we go. Yeah, that is the live broadcast version.
Now
of
here's
it.
the man who knows all the questions and answers about smoking, George Bryan.
Yes, and pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a hard to find, not find recording. There's several versions of it, but this is the broadcast version, which is slightly different, and it's really swingy. And I know the Hornsgatten Ramblers from Stockholm, and the guitarist, yeah, they used to do this song, and it was just like, wow, the whole room would be jumping to this, you know. Yeah, and you can hear that Lionel Hampton playing away with Benny. It's just like incredible, you know.
Yeah, cool. Cool. That's nice.
So you didn't know that one?
No.
No, AC/DC Current, yes.
Yeah.
Benny Goodman Sextet.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, Duncan is saying he's never heard this version before. I feel proud then. Yeah, hi, Duncan. All right.
Is he in the chat? Do you know, I've got no chat in my chat at all.
Oh, that's strange.
I wonder
Anyway.
why that is.
Yes.
Hang on, it's coming up. One word a minute. I only got good day off Duncan. That was it. That's all I got to. Anyway, that's technology for you.
What are you
Love
going
it
to
all.
play?
What am I going to play? E flat boogie, Buster Smiths. Here we go. Superb tune, that. Great one. Buster Smith there, E flat.
Oh, yes. Buster Smith. Do you know who Buster Smith played for? The reason you only have one record from him, and that's on the, there's two songs which every single indie hopper knows. One of them is the one, the E flat boogie, which you just played, and it's extremely long. And dancers who know go, oh my God, I hope this is a good dancer I'm dancing with, because otherwise it can drag on.
Yeah.
So, yes, so I was, you played Buster Smith, so I thought I'd play some more Bunny. Yeah, I was thinking, do I play? Oh, yes, here is what I wanted to play. Last time I played the fast version of this, and now I'm going to play the slower version, which I like. And it's a bit long, similar to yours. This is a nice, this has got a really nice groove to it. And this is called, it's from 1954, I think. And this is called Burgundy walk. Last time I played the Coltrane, the one with John Coltrane, and this is the slow version, the walking version of that track. And here we go. I hope you enjoy this. This is called Burgundy Walk, Johnny Hodges. Now that is a record. Wow. It's
I like
just
that.
like, it just blows your mind away, that one. It's just like, yeah. And I was looking it up and I was like, oh, Wee Belson is on drum. That is the guy who replaced Chick Webb to play for Ella. And Lawrence Brown on trombone. And of course, Hodges with Coltrane, a very young John Coltrane. So that's, yeah. And of course, as I was mentioning to you, Norman Granz, the fantastic record producers behind this, 1954. It's two sides of a 45, or two sides of a cello.
Bound together.
Yes, and then you stick them together. Yeah, you can get the recording now on the CD is stuck together. I probably took it from the master and then reduced it. Yeah, from the Chronological Classics series. But yeah,
super.
Nothing wrong with Johnny Hodges there, isn't it?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
There's not much wrong with that. Now then. Let the dog see the rabbit. I thought, I'm not going to compete with that. I like that. I think we're going to have that as the pinnacle of swing. And right, let's just
play some rhythm and blues there. There we go.
Go for a bit of rhythm and blues.
Something more relaxing.
No competition with that, what you just played. 36, 22, 36, Bobby Blue, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the man. I mean the man.
Yeah.
The sensational. The incomparable. The dynamic Bobby Bland.
My baby, she looks so fine.
36, 22, 36.
Eyes on, hands off, 'cause she's mine, all mine. My baby, she looks so good.
22, 36.
I know you would steal her if you only could.
36, 22.
My girl can be tied, but she can be beat. My baby, she looks so fine.
22, 36.
Eyes on, hands off, 'cause she's mine, all mine.
Not much wrong with that. Sorry, I managed to press pause.
Oh, that's what happened. I was wondering.
I suddenly somehow managed to press pause sharing. But anyway, great tune.
Yes, after a year, two men in a shed, we're not doing too badly on the technical side right now. We've got it down to an art form.
Yeah, it's not very often now that we end up cutting the feed or doing something totally unnecessary to the technology that's available to us.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So I thought I would play something fun. And yes, I found something that I think people will enjoy. And since you played Bobby Bland, I thought I'd play some Sam Cooke. And one of his top hits, which I like a lot. This is, yes, it's such a great song. Very well known. And what a wonderful world. Here we go.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography. Don't know much trigonometry. Don't know much about algebra. Don't know what a sliding rule is for. But I do know 1 and 1 is 2. And if this one could be with you, what a wonderful world this would be. Now, I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. For maybe by being an A student, baby, I can win your love for me. Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. La ta 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 ta. History. Biology. Well, la ta 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 ta. Science book. French I took. Yeah, but I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
Yes, the great Sam Cooke and What a Wonderful World. Yes, I thought it was a nice song. And a great voice, of course. Yes.
Yeah, it's a shame. Another one that died young, isn't it?
Yeah.
He was shot, wasn't he?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, he was shot in a hotel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's terrible what happened.
Yeah, he was involved in civil rights and people shot him.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Try again. There we go.
There we go.
Well, I got quite a lot of rhythm and blues, and I was a bit spoiled for choice, really. Maybe we go for because I was undecided. Ruth Brown, I'll Wait for You, or Little Willie John, My Nerves. I think let's go with My Nerves. I mean, we've been locked down for a year, and we're all going stir crazy, really, aren't we? So
Yeah, we are.
This is appropriate.
Yeah.
You hold my hand, and I can't understand my nerves. Oh, my nerves. One look from you, and you don't know what you do to my nerves. Oh, my nerves. You hold me tight and kiss me right, my nerves. Oh, my nerves. I get such a thrill, it sends a chill to my nerves. Oh, my nerves. Can't you see what you do to me to have me feel this way? I pat my feet and I clap my hands and I snap my fingers all day. Whisper low that you love me so, my nerves, oh my nerves. I should be bold when I lose control of my nerves, oh my nerves.
I do like a bit of rhythm and blues.
Indeed, you do. So I thought that was a very nervous moment for me. Ha ha ha. And yes, here we go. Let me play something. Get this right. Share screen. Ooh. Yes. So I had a choice. Yeah, I was going to play. Yes. This is a track I played a lot when we were dancing, and I still think is very good. And it's surprising how late this was. This is from 1968, and this is Heartbreaker by B.B. King. And this is a cracking floor filler. And here we go. And since you like guitars, I thought you might like B.B. King. So here we go.
She's a real heartbreaker, don't you know? Oh, real heartbreaker, don't you know? She's a real heartbreaker, mean man hater. She's a real heartbreaker, don't you know? When she holds my hand, I get warm inside. Something happened that I can't describe. She never talks serious about love or romance. She's the kind of babe that won't give your heart a chance. A real heartbreaker, don't you know? She's a real heartbreaker, don't you know? She's a real heartbreaker, mean man hater. She's a real heartbreaker, don't you know? No one man ever enters her mind. She loved to flirt with maybe 8 or 9. When she goes out, man, she has a ball. She don't date one, she loves to date them all. She's a real heartbreaker, don't you know? She's the real heartbreaker, don't you know? A real heartbreaker, mean man hater. She's a real heartbreaker, don't you know? Yeah. She loved to flirt with maybe 8 or 9. She made up her mind, man, to really live. She gonna go out and live for real. She's a mean man hater, don't you know? She's a real heartbreaker, don't you know? She's a real heartbreaker, mean man hater. She's a real heartbreaker, don't you know? A real heartbreaker. A real
Yeah, 1968, B.B. King. Yeah. It was nice. Nice. It was nice to change from that severely heavy, jazzy Johnny Hodges to something a little bit more lightweight.
There you are. You disappeared, you know.
And here I am again.
Yeah, I think if you stop sharing before I come back to the screen, it disappears somehow.
So there you go. Magic.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that a pain?
Yep.
Because when that happens, all you can do, I don't know if you can see my screen.
I can. No, not yet.
Wait a minute.
I'm waiting for the pun.
When I can't see you and you can't see me, all we can do is keep a talking.
Hey, love that track.
Keep talking, 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 keep doing what you're doing. 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 Keep doing what you're doing, 'cause baby, you're doing them up right. Keep hugging and squeezing. Keep hugging and squeezing. Keep hugging and squeezing and holding me tight, 'cause baby, you're doing it up right. Tell me, do you love me? Tell me, do you want me? Do you need me in the morning? Do you miss me in the evening? In the morning or noontime? There's no time like the right time. Keep doing what you're doing, 'cause baby, you're doing it up right. Try me, baby, one more time. Tell me, mama, what's on your mind. Keep it talking. Keep it talking, keep it talking, keep it talking. Keep it talking, keep it talking, keep it talking. Keep it talking, keep it talking, keep it talking. Keep it talking, keep it talking, keep doing what you're doing. Keep talking, keep talking. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep talking, keep talking. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep talking, keep talking. 'Cause baby, you're doing them up right. Keep doing what you're doing. 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 Keep doing what you're doing.
Yup.
No.
Nice. Wynonie Harris was extremely popular. Okay, you have to say that. After Louis Jordan, he was like number 2. So, yeah,
There's a reason for that.
there is a good reason for that.
Yeah, talent.
Came out from Lucky Millinder from the Savoy Ballroom and became a superstar.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Oh, I see. I was just looking. I see on Swingopedia on Facebook. Leonard Reed passed away this day in 2004.
Go.
Famous for a famous tap dancer.
Tap dancer, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so what am I going to play? Here we go. Share screen.
According to this, he choreographed the Shim Sham.
Yes, well, there's many different versions of the Shim Sham. So, yeah. I'm just...
The tap version, I guess, yes.
Exactly. So, this is one of the few tracks by James Brown. This is quite popular. I remember Vincenzo. I don't know if you were here then, but when Vincenzo came, were you here? Maybe not.
Oh, when was that? I was in Hong Kong. Whether I was with the Hong Kong Swings or not.
Yeah, I don't think you were. It's a few years ago. Vincenzo came, and he came with what's it dance? I can't remember. Oh, with what's the name? Oh, Mo. And yeah, and he did this routine to this, and this is James Brown, and this is early James Brown. So here we go. Yeah, the great James Brown from 1956 on the King label. Yeah, something a bit unusual that you have to understand that James Brown came to fame for his rhythm and blues and then switched to funk. And he was famous for his floor shows and his dance ability, actually. Watch him. He's good. Yeah.
Super, isn't he?
Yeah. Have you watched him on video? He's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he can really move, can't he? You know?
Yeah.
So much to choose from. Yeah. Let's have a bit of Ruth Brown. I think this is the last one from me. You play the last one, then we'll play out.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, let's have Ruth Brown all night. So here we go. This is Shine On, Ruth Brown. Enjoy. Great voice. Oh, can't hear you.
Here we go. Sorry. Okay. Thank you so much, Andy. I think that was great. Yeah. And I was puzzling over what to play next. So here we go. And I think I have too many songs. I think that's the problem. And
yes, it's hard to find, especially rhythm and blues, because they don't play that many.
Yes. Okay. Right, something I haven't heard in a long time. Oh, I think this one. Right, I think let's play this one. Because you played Wynonie Harris, I'm going to play one of his competitors, and this is called Roy Brown and Mr. Hound Dog's in town. And that's obviously after Hound Dog. There we go.
Hey, everybody! Mr. Hound Dog's in town. I'm here to stop the lie that gal's done spread around. She said I ain't nothing but a hound dog, just snooping round the door. No, nothing but a hound dog, just snooping round the door. You use up all my love, now you don't want me no more. I was nothing but a hound dog, walking in the rain. No, nothing but a hound dog, just walking in the rain. You called out, Daddy, come and ease my awful pain. You said, Mr. Hound Dog, I want to speak to you. Please hurry, Mr. Hound Dog, I want to speak to you. I ain't had no loving, and it's got me feeling blue. I ain't nothing but a hound dog, I'm a mighty, mighty man. Ain't nothing but a hound dog, but I'm a mighty, mighty man. If you want my time, lay the cash down in my hand. I ain't nothing but a hound dog, snooping around the door. No, nothing but a hound dog, just snooping around the door. Used up all my love, now you don't want me no more. You used up all my love, now you don't want me no more. You used up all my love, now you don't want me no more. No, you don't want me no more. No, you don't want me no more.
Cool.
And that was an answer to Big Mama Thornton's famous Hound Dog. This is from 1955. So there were lots of answers to that song. So
There were.
yes.
I mean, there was a great one from Elvis, which became very famous, wasn't it? A little bit
I
like-
ain't nothing but a hound dog. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. It's nice to see how people respond on all these blues songs. So it's a bit like rap, isn't it? Where people used to answer back at each other and challenge each other. So it's very similar in that sense. The culture is the same. So
Yeah, call and response is. I think it's
And challenge.
Of music, actually. Yeah.
yeah, even in a dance we do challenges, right? I think the best jams is where people are out to challenge each other, not looking at the crowd, but trying to challenge the other person. Some of the best I've seen is like, yeah.
Yeah, you know, some of the best dances I've had of where you've got a true communication between you, where you do something and then, you know, the follower does something back, and then the follower does something, and then you reflect that back, and then do your own thing, and it's like a true call and response on the floor. That is a very high.
Yes, that's why we lindy up actually.
Yeah, I enjoy that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I want to thank everybody for joining us this evening. Andy, thank you for joining. Today is a holiday, so tomorrow we can have a nice rest, and then we will go from there.
Yeah,
So
I can
it's
work on
good
Wednesday.
night from me.
And it's good night from him. Good night.